Hello, I'm Dynasty Demir.
AC Milan have almost accidentally found themselves at the forefront in the fight against racism, with several of the club's black players having been subjected to racist abuse, most notably star striker Mario Balotelli. There were monkey chants during a Europa League game against Porto when he played for Manchester City, and it was the Italian who was the target of abuse from Spain fans during Euro 2012. Roma supporters targeted him in a game against AC Milan in May, while in February, fans from former club Inter Milan hurled more monkey chants and inflatable bananas during a game against their city rivals. When I caught up with Balotelli at the Milan training ground, I found a player clearly affected by the treatment he'd received.
When you're playing and you hear something like you heard when you were playing against Roma, and you've heard, unfortunately, when you've played against other teams, what does that make you feel?
After what happened in the last game, I felt a little bit alone when I was home, and I always said that if it happened in the stadium, I just do like if nobody say nothing and I don't care. But this time, I think I changed my mind a little bit, and if it's gonna happen one more time, I'm gonna leave the pitch because it's so stupid.
You said you feel alone. You feel that authorities are doing enough to protect players? The authorities, the officials, FIFA, UEFA, the league, do you think they are doing enough?
Nah, I don't want to talk about.
Okay.
I don't want to say something.
Okay. So what would you tell the fans that come over to the stadium and have this kind of behavior? What message would you?
Support your team, support your players, and don't really be bothered about other player. Yes, it's normal. Maybe sometimes you say
there are insults to players.
You can say something against other players. Okay, it's normal, but not racist things.
If you were in charge, what kind of punishment would you put in place for any fans that exhibit racist behavior during matches?
Well, punishment, bad punishment, no, I won't say that, because I think every human being deserves a second chance. And a lot of people I don't know, a lot of people do that. I don't know what goes through their mind. But the most important thing is that we find a good way to prevent these kind of things.
The Italian authorities have sent a message that abuse will not be tolerated. But is it enough?
Peace, family. I hope all is well. Hope your Super Bowl Sunday afternoon is going well. I'm pulling for the Bengals. I don't know why, but I'm pulling for the Bengals. I want the underdog to win. So I want the Bengals to win. Hopefully the Bengals win. But, whoever wins is whatever. Mario Balotelli, soccer player. I think he's retired now, or he might still be playing. Black, plays for Italy, played for the national team, the Italian national team. He just said, why don't all of the black soccer players come together, pull all that soccer money together? Because you guys, you have to understand, you think these NBA players are making money, you think these football players are making money, American football players are making money. But these soccer players, or football, not American football, but football, soccer players are getting to the money. And he said, why do we continue to subject ourselves to racism when we could put our money together and just start our own league in Africa? And he suggested that they build like 5 mega stadiums, which they really don't need to do because they already got the stadiums. A lot of these countries, they have some nice stadiums already. Some could use a little work, but they already got the infrastructure. They already got the stadiums. He said, why not we pull our money together and build our own stadiums and stop dealing with these racist European leagues and play in Africa? And I agree. And that goes for the NFL too. You keep complaining about racism, how you're not getting coaching jobs and all this other stuff. How about you just leave and start your own league? The money's there. How about black NFL players, black football players, well, soccer as in football, get together on the continent and form like this super NFL or football, American football and football soccer league. Soccer goes on in the spring. American football goes on in the fall. You can share the stadiums. It could kind of be a similar setup like with the WNBA and NBA. Like a lot of these NBA cities also have a WNBA team. And they play like in the same stadiums or whatnot. Revenue share. I think they have somewhat of a revenue sharing agreement as well. You can do the same thing with the football, American football, and the soccer football league. Come together, invest in that, pull your resources together. Man, you know how many billionaires will be made by doing that? But instead, we want to cry about racism in Europe, racism in the league here in America, and nobody's taking it serious because we're not going to do anything. And they know it. Like I said, we brag about building the pyramids. We brag about being the mothers and fathers of civilization. We bragged about how we gave birth to the white man. The white man came out of the caves or whatever the story is. But when it comes to building our own league, we can't do it. We got every excuse in the book. Like I said, we continue to cry racism, but at the end of the day, people know that we're just going to complain and we're going to show up to work that following Monday. Complain online. Like, we hardcore against racism online. On the internet, we are the biggest activists on the planet on the internet. But when it comes time to do it, we're not doing it. So yes, build that African soccer league, build that African American football league, and you don't understand the amount of billionaires that are gonna that is going to create. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror, search for Huru. Peace.